and that they cannot endorse me for the visa. I had to review it. I got broads in Atlanta. She took the lean in the family. Credit card. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's still your homeboy Pare in the building, and I'm back again with another video. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you that came to the comment section to show me love and support while I was ranting and yelling in one of my videos, regretting coming to the UK. See, I must tell you guys, those words were words of encouragement. I really appreciate all those positive comments because it really encourages me and build me up. So guys, if you have not seen that video, man, you just need to go to my channel and check out that video. I put the link up here because it was so emotional. So I'm back with a good news. Global Talent Visa has been confirmed. I'm not here to waste much of your time. I'm just here to talk through the process of getting this visa and some important points that someone can take home in my experience of this process, in case any one of you or friend, relative might want to consider this category of visa in the United Kingdom. So without further ado, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video. So I'll start with a little introduction about myself, because this is the kind of video that anyone can just go on YouTube and search and this video will just pop up. So my name is Raymond. I'm a Nigerian and a recent graduate of the University of Sunderland, and I just finished my master's in cybersecurity. So prior to coming to the UK, I graduated from the prestigious Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Materials and Metallurgical Engineering. So because I see computing and information technology as the future and an area that I have a lot of passion for, and I can do a lot of things on my own, I have to push down our engineering one side, and I started developing myself in ICT. So I'm just making this introduction because this Global Talent Visa is all about the digital technology field, which has to do with a lot of computing work. So if you ask me, I would say that in fact this is the most flexible visa in the UK, because this Global Talent Visa, you don't need a sponsor for this visa. You don't need to secure a job or work for any company or establishment before they can grant you this visa. And you don't need to notify anyone. You are not even reporting to anybody after you must have gotten this visa. The Home Office does not really care about what you are doing in the UK. They are not monitoring you. You can even become a freelance in this visa category. You can even lock yourself in one room like this and you keep pushing your IT skills, building computer application, games application, writing programming codes, and doing a whole lot of things on your own as far as you can take care of yourself. Probably you're getting paid in what you are doing. So with this visa, the only restriction that you have is not to work as a professional sports person or sport coach or as a doctor in training or as a dentist, and you are not allowed to claim any means of public funds. So there are two categories of this visa. We have the exceptional talent and the exceptional promise. So the exceptional talent can lead to permanent resident in 3 years, and the exceptional promise can lead to a permanent resident in 5 years. So I went for the exceptional promise because I'm still developing my skills in the area that I applied for, that is cybersecurity. I'll put all the links in the description box in case you just want to go and have a read about this visa. So I had read about this visa in the Home Office website, but I did not really do an in-depth research on it, because so I think that first instance I was reading more about the exceptional talent, where one needs a high level of expertise in the field to apply for this. So I did not really go down to look at the exceptional promise, where people that are coming up, that are still developing in the field can still apply as well. So before my visa expired, I had to reach out to a lawyer to get more information on something different, and she was like, oh, you're an IT student, you can apply for this visa. So she sent me all the links and I read everything. I was like, okay, no problem, I can go for it. So that is how I stumbled on this visa category. So after reading all the links that she sent to me, I discovered that I needed 10 pieces of evidence, personal statement, 3 references, my CV, before I can apply for this visa. So I was like, I've done some projects in the digital technology sector. I've worked under this sector and I've embarked on a lot of projects. I've engaged in seminars, contributed to open source projects, and I am a cybersecurity graduate, so why not give it a try? So I think the most challenging part was to come up with these 10 pieces of evidence. So at this point, I had to start collecting my evidence. I reached out to some of the companies that I work for in Nigeria. I reached out to my university. I reached out to where I did my volunteering work, that is at Age UK. So most of the projects that I've embarked on, I reached out to almost all of them, and man, it wasn't easy, but a lot of them responded positively by giving me the pieces of evidence. So I worked with the lawyer that introduced me to this visa and gave me a go-ahead to give it a try. Yes, I paid her. The service was not free. But first of all, I was like, why do I need to pay a lawyer when I can raise my 10 pieces of evidence and I will go on the computer and submit this application? Why do I need to pay her? But I will still tell you the truth. If I did not work with her, I wouldn't have gotten this visa. So she was giving me all the information that I needed. She was editing all my write-up, because the 10 pieces of evidence, you need to make a write-up about each of them. So she edited all my pieces of evidence, my reference letter, my personal statement, my CV, everything. Man, she put me through. Because guys, see, anything that you do, you need someone that has been in that field to give you information and guide you through. Because see, I had 2 weeks before my visa expires. Where on earth will I know that I have to submit application to Home Office to extend my stay before working on the 10 pieces of evidence? How would I know in just 2 weeks that after submitting my application, I had few weeks to submit the evidence to the endorsement body, and a whole lot of information that she provided for me. So to cut the matter short, after submitting the application, the endorsement body came up after 2 weeks and told me that the only criteria that I met was my continuous education. That means my continuous education in the field of digital technology. So out of 4 criteria, I met only 1. Bam bam. And that they cannot endorse me for the visa. I had to review it. So the review process is just to make some bullet points why you still think that you are qualified for this visa. This is not the moment that you come to submit any pieces of evidence or anything. Just few write-ups. That was it. I had 28 days to submit my review before the Home Office will send me a mail that I have to leave the country. So another good point that I would like to point out is that it's good to research on anything that you are doing, because it was during my time reading a lot of information about this visa that I discovered that people actually get endorsed during the review stage. So at first I was like, what is this review all about? Someone is telling you that they cannot endorse you. Is it the review process that they will give you the visa? So I sum up courage. I woke up one night, write the review, send it to the lawyer, and she went through it and said that it was okay, that I can go ahead and send the mail. So after sending the mail, in 2 weeks time, I got my endorsement. So I think if you got the endorsement, you have 99.9% chances of getting the visa. So if you're watching this video and you consider going for this visa category, I will strongly advise you to work with a lawyer, because it shows a lot of respect in your application, and you need somebody that will put you through, someone that will advise you, give you all the information that you need. Yeah. So as for the lawyer that I work with, she's an immigration lawyer. I'll drop her contact information right here In case you need her services, she's ready to provide and help you in this visa category. On this note, I'm going to sign out here. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace. I've worked under this sector and I've embarked on a lot of projects. I've worked with CNN, I've worked